What's up, Gundam fans? Ed here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the real grade 1 to 1/44th scale Gundam Mark II A.E.U. color scheme, A.E.U.G, and apologies for my fan being loud, I just kind of turned it off. And this is the 8th real grade in the line. And before I start the review, I'd just like to say this was provided free by tatsuhobby.com. So go check them out in the little link down there below. And if you like what you see, get one here. But anyway, yeah, this is the 8th installment in the real grade line, and in my opinion, by far, probably, no, definitely the best. This is just awesome. They fixed almost every single problem with the real grade line with this thing, and if you haven't gotten a real grade yet, now is the time definitely to start. And here he is with a side-by-side comparison of the RX. And yeah, they do both look nice. They both are really cool, and I don't know, I have every single real grade except for the Skygrasper and the Titans. The Titans version of the A.E.U., but I have to say the molding on this is phenomenal, and it's just incredible. I also know with the Titans you can do the you can have this weird chest. They have all these different vents that you can change and everything, and that's really cool. I really like that about the fact that you can swap the different vents. I do wish they had included it with the A.E.U. mold, but I think they did that knowing that everybody was going to buy the Titans version. Anyway, just get a feel for the details here on this guy. The clear green you see on the chest is, well, it's clear green. The light piping is incredible. For the camera and everything. There's the light piping for the camera. The eyes, you can see they light up a little bit, but they are kind of, those are foil stickers. And you just get a really nice representation of the Mark II all over, all the decals and everything. This isn't painted. This is just a completed kit. And I don't know why I didn't paint this one. I don't know, I just like to top coat my real grades instead of painting them for some reason. I do like painting my kits though. But yeah, this is a damn nice model kit. And I don't have the box with me right now, but the cover art, again, just like all the other real grades, is amazing. Just awesome, awesome picture of the head sculpt there, and then in the back, you know, the line art and crap and everything, yada yada. Let's see. I guess I'll just go over the articulation. For the head, you have 2 joints in there, so you can move back and forth kind of like a chicken, or rotate around and stuff. The shoulder pads are on individual joints. You get movement inside of the chest area here, because it's on this weird joint at 2 spots. Arm can go up about that far. Sure, I get all this on camera. The arm bends obviously enough at 2 joints here. And as you can see, some of the armor will move around on the arm. You have a little section here that moves around, and the hands are on ball joints. And one thing that I do want to point out is that with every other real grade that we've seen so far, there's this stupid little cap part that you have to put in between the hand and the arm area, and it's the bottom of the wrist or whatever, and they got rid of that with this. There's no longer that square cover piece. It's actually just a molded part that fits into the hand, which is really, really cool that they did that. Really, really big fan of that. Let's see, and you get these little parts that move up and down in there. The backpack's articulation is interesting, and also I'd like to point out there's a little black piece that fits right in there, and I lost that. I don't know why it kept popping out. I didn't cut anything wrong, but that little piece kept coming out, so I lost it, and that's about it. You get ball joints, well, you get a ball joint in here, and then these can bend down side to side. You can rotate them around. And all the thrusters are on ball joints, and do watch out for the thrusters, they like to pop out. As well as back here, back skirt can move. This is a part that folds out for the bazooka. Front skirts are on not ball joints, but well, I think they're on ball joints, but the way that you build them is really interesting. But yeah, you can rotate them around. You can move these on, I think they're hinge joints. For the waist, you get movement in here and here at about 3 different sections, so you can bend him in a plethora of ways. And the cockpit does open, which is cool. And that part kind of falls off a lot, but if you can get it to work, it's nice. So that'll raise up, and then the red part comes out at the bottom. And if you can see inside there, which I don't think you can. Yeah. The red cockpit part is in there, which is cool. They gave it a nice realistic touch, and in the inner frame you actually have the cockpit, or the red ball in the cockpit. Actually, let me find that in the manual, because they show it off somewhere. And you can sort of see it here. You do get the little red ball cockpit in there, which is really, really cool. Let's see. For the legs, you get they're pegged in here, but you can also, they can move out side to side. They will move up and back, rotate here, and as you bend them, just like all the other real grades, you're gonna get all this sliding armor, and it stays in place, which is so nice. If you notice, while I've been reviewing this guy, like, nothing has fallen off except for that little part in the chest, but that was my fault because I pulled it off. This is an incredibly solid real grade. This thing is not gonna fall apart. You get a lot of articulation in here. You've got these pistons in here. You have ankle armor. The toes will bend down, and the foot moves and everything, and it's just incredible. Yeah, I think that's it for articulation. But again, this is one of the most solid real grades I've ever built. Nothing falls off. And also, a really interesting fact, let me see if I can find a picture of it. When you're building all of the parts for the pistons and the legs, you get this, which is the piston locks into a ball joint. It doesn't pop in, it actually slides into this little contraption that locks the ball joint in place. So there's literally, it's impossible to pull any of the little ball joints out, which makes it incredibly solid. For accessories, you are going to get a plethora of hands, and, well, actually, first I'll just go over this. Here's this little headset thing, and nothing really moves on it. It's just kind of solid, but it's got a nice green foil sticker in there, and that will just pop onto the head, slide into these 2 little rigid areas. It'll fit. There we go. So you're gonna want to listen for those little snaps, but yeah, that slides right on there. For hands, you get the 2 closed fist version of the hands. You get the little articulated ones, which have articulation at 2 points in the fingers, which these are probably my favorite hands. Master grade hands can suck it. I love those things so much. Open hand, which is like a reaching hand for dramatic poses. You get extra ammo clips. Here's the trigger finger hand and the gun. I just kind of have that in there. And put the gun on, obviously enough. You're gonna pop the gun into that hand and slide it on there, which is really cool. The gun does have 2 points of articulation. You can move the little scope up and down, and you can move the handle in and out. And also you can take the magazine off and exchange it, which is really cool, because I saw this really cool picture of it, taking the magazine off and holding it in one hand and changing the load, which is really sweet. The shield here, which is cool because it's actually transformable, and literally all you do to transform it is slide it down like that, which makes it really easy to transform. Unlike the perfect grade or the master grade or anything like that, this is a better transformation than any of the other ones. And then you get a ball joint here, and then this movable connector, and you can also store extra ammo clips in the top here, And this, I'm not really sure what this is, but this, according to the instructions, just goes in the bottom, like so. And to equip that, you just pop it into the hole on the back of the arm, rotate it around, and there you go. And what I really like about this shield is the way it's articulated. You can just have it posed however the heck you want it. There's no limitations with the shield because it's all ball jointed. It's crazy. And here's the bazooka. You can change the magazine. And here's the little handle. And I think that's about it. And to store it, you just open the little panel on his butt up, and you put it in here. There you go. Here's his bazooka. And let's see, he comes with 2 extra ammo clips. There actually comes with like 4 of these things, or 6 or something, I don't know, for the gun, and then an extra one for the bazooka. You get a little tiny pilot figure, which I will be painting. I love painting these things. Actually, well, showing off, I have one of the master graded ones painted. This is Duo. The camera's not really focusing on Duo, but I do paint the minifigures. I do enjoy painting these guys. And he does come with, in my opinion, 2 overly sized beam sabers, which they just don't look natural on him. I've had him posed with them before, and they look stupid. And here's the monstrous decal sheet. For those of you who want to decal him. But anyway, I guess I'll wrap this up. This is the best real grade that they've made. I'm just gonna go out flat and say it. This is the best one. It's solid, it doesn't fall apart, it has no weight issues, it has no articulation issues, it has no issues whatsoever with absolutely anything except an occasional thruster popping off or the cockpit not being tight enough. But those are just such minor things that only a true nitpicker would really complain about. But this is the best real grade they've ever done. There's no problems with the armor, there's no problems with anything. And in the 2 years that the real grade line has been out, I think it's been 2 years, this is the best one they've made. This is the absolute tops. So, hopefully, I actually might even get myself the Titans version just because of how much I freaking love this thing. So, that's about it, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this. And again, if you like this, you can go click the link down there and get one for yourself. So, that's about it, and I will see you all in the next video.